Hello everyone, welcome to this brief explanation about the English phonological system, specifically the segmental element consonants. Consonant came from the Latin word symphonon, which means pronounced with. So, a consonant is sound produced with a complete or partial closure of the vocal tract. This makes it different from vowel sounds. For example, the unvoiced th sound. Vowels no obstruction. Consonants airflow is obstructed. Let's compare vowels and consonants. While vowels are produced without obstructions, consonants involve a blockade on airflow. However, the consonants you are pronouncing also depends on where in the vocal tract the constriction is and how narrow it is. Consonant number and classification. We try to focus on the consonant for the time being, for which we need to remember that in writing English there are 21 consonant letters, but in spoken English there are 24 consonant phonemes, as well as reviewing the four main characteristics of consonants: place of articulations, mode of articulation, voicing, and aspiration. First, let's talk about aspiration and voicing. Aspiration is the strong burst of air that follows some voiceless consonants like P, T, and K, especially at the beginning of the words. For example, when we say pin, you can feel the air if you put your hand over the candle in front of your mouth. Voicing is when your vocal cords vibrate during the sound. If you say z or you feel a vibration in your throat. But if you say S or F, there is no vibration. This is the difference between voiced and voiceless sounds. Now let's look at the place and manner of articulation. Place of articulation is about where in the mouth the sound is produced, while the manner of articulation explains how the air moves when we make a sound. For example, if we go to the place of articulation, we see the labial articulator for the sound B, where the upper lip and the lower lip are involved. Then the lips touch each other in a plosive manner, which represents the manner of articulation. This means that the sound B, which I am showing here, is produced using two lips in a plosive way. So, B is a plosive sound produced by using both lips. By knowing these features, we can better understand why some sounds are difficult for learners and how to teach pronunciation more clearly. Understanding consonant helps improve pronunciation, avoid misunderstanding, teach phonemic awareness. Therefore, knowing how consonants work helps English foreign language teachers support their students with pronunciation, especially in minimal pairs and stressed partners. Finally, many learners find it difficult to pronounce certain English sounds because these sounds do not exist in their first language. For example, Spanish speakers may confuse B and B or F and T. By knowing the place, manner, and voicing of consonants, teachers can give clear explanation and practice activity. This improves both listening and speaking skills. Has Cambridge English 2020 explains teaching, select the pronunciation features, help students understand native speakers, and communicate more clearly in the real life. Thank you for your watching and see you at the next.